Sir, I'm gonna need you to step out of the vehicle and put your hands on the hood.
You want me to bend over straight-legged too, sir? You like to get some of those buns? Ooh, you got me sort of tore up. I dropped my keys. Here, let me get them.
Take a picture.
Oh,
there you go.
This is making the video.
There you go.
Oh, I brought a bike for you to ride.
If it's a unicycle with no seat, that's yours.
Well, you're halfway there.
Figures you'd have had something with a pole sticking out. No. No. There ain't no way.
It's got your name on it.
I don't think so. Nope. I can barely ride my two-wheeler, let alone that. You ride that thing?
Yeah.
She's a little strange.
How to ride a unicycle? My foot's messed up on the pedal though.
It goes down that hill. Alright folks, we're out here on our second night. First night wasn't really eventful. I mean, we had some possible eye shine, had a few things we got to hear, you know, as far as maybe something moving around, but it wasn't nothing major. Tonight we're going to set up down here for a little while in the corner and try to see if we can't get some, you know, good video going on, and then we're going to move down to possibly a couple of other locations. And one of them is where we've had some pretty good activity before, and we're going to try to probably go back down there tonight. And there's another spot that I was just showed a little while ago, and we'll go back down there and possibly set up for a little while as well before we wrap everything up for the weekend. But weather's been nice. It's been hot, I'll say that. It's been real hot, been pretty muggy. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it holding them back, because we was up pretty late last night, and even myself, I was up till the wee hours this morning, and still it just wasn't a whole lot really going on. So I don't know if it's the weather or what's got to do with it, but either way, we're going to give it a shot here, and we're going to see what's going to be. Hopefully we'll get something going here later on tonight. But we got a couple of different locations we can try outside of this one here, so fingers crossed, we're going to see what happens.
Keep it squatchy. Man, this thing is good.
It is. For a homemade rig, I'm surprised how good that works. Clarity on that thing is something else. You hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear it this time?
Hold on, I'm trying to get rid of this. Alright, so we just heard something. I don't know what.
Hopefully we got it on the recorder. There it is again.
We're hearing right now what sounds like a faint cry.
Yeah, I'm not
sure what that is.
I don't think it's a Bigfoot.
No, I'm not going to say Bigfoot. That's the problem. So here's where we run into some problems, and I want to clarify this. When we talk about hearing faint noises and stuff like that, we're not saying everything we hear, smell, or see is a Bigfoot. The woods produces its own level of noise, and noise pollution, if you will. And but we just try to let each other know that we're hearing this, and everybody can kind of tune into it, and we can kind of debunk it as quickly as possible. But right now, we're not for sure. I mean, it could be anything from an owl to a bobcat. It could be a fox. I mean, it could be anything. But anytime we hear a noise that stands out, we try to let everybody, everybody that's here with us, we let everybody know what's going on. Well, like any other time, when you go squatching, some nights you're going to have some nights it's just not going to be kind of wish you make you just stayed home. There's not a whole lot that goes on, if anything. And then there's them other nights that you wouldn't miss it for the world. And tonight happens to be one of those nights, and this weekend, where we really haven't had a great deal of activity. We've had some things in question, but before we go pointing the finger and saying, oh yeah, that was a squatch, we really like to try to debunk these things and to make sure. A lot of the times when we say that that definitely sounded like a squatch is because we're going off of past experience and things that we've learned over a period of time, and this is what helps us to be able to identify these things better. And there's times like this weekend, we've had a couple of unusual kind of like light screams that we're not real for sure about. They might have been a cat or something. It's hard to really say, so we don't try to automatically point to the Bigfoot thing. But definitely have had a good time being able to get back out and enjoy the woods and spend time out here and everything. It's always a good time to get out. I know we've got some weather, it seems like it's trying to roll in on us, and getting some lightning and all this going on. It's just heat lightning, but I think maybe that might be holding them off. But one of the other things that I'm kind of in question about is, how often do they really move around? Maybe they got one area that they like to stay close to, but it seems like they move around. Maybe they got a large territory, if you will, and there's places in the territory that they really like to be at certain times for whatever reasons. That's the only thing I can figure, and we got to learn what's going on, how they're doing this and what they're doing it for, and maybe we can start picking up a little bit better. But did find a new spot tonight, and this fall, looking forward to doing that. being able to go over and set up, thermal and night vision and everything, and do some calls and stuff from there. We're going to try some different things and see if we can't get some kind of activity from that area as well. But then we also have some other places that we're wanting to go to and try. But we've really been, after this for a little while now, and I think we're getting more of a handle on it. It's still going to be a long learning process, and it's just something you just got to keep doing. So if you're just new to this, if you've just got an interest in Bigfooting, getting out and squatching, don't go out expecting to have home runs right out the gate. It's going to be something that you just got to keep after. You got to keep going and visiting these areas, and it takes time. It takes a long time. Some people get lucky and they're able to get right in and see their first squatch the first time they're out. Others, maybe years. So, but either way, don't give up, and if you have any questions or anything, if you'd like to talk to somebody about all this, hey, hit us up on the page, and be sure and check out the Facebook page we got, Bigfooting Indiana. Also, continue to give your, thumbs up and everything on the videos. We appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate everybody's support on all this. And Aaron, I don't know about you and Gab, but I've had a good time this weekend being able to get out and just breathe some fresh air and kind of get away from everything.
Yeah.
Yep, it's been a good weekend, and like Matt said, we heard some possible, screams and stuff, and we have it recorded, so we'll go back and listen and see what we think it might be.
But with all that being said, we're going to keep hitting this, and we're going to start trying to get some more videos out. So just keep watching the channel, and again, thanks to everybody, and thanks to all the welcome to the new members, and look forward to trying to meet everybody when we can. So we're going to step on out of here, wrap this thing up. You folks have a good weekend, and until next time, squatch on!